Hi everyone, and welcome again with Umbraco tutorials. Today we are going to do part 14. Let's revise what we have done in the previous video very quick. So I think in the last 2 or 3 videos we have done the blogs in this section here. So we have done the blogs and with the blog, and also we've done the pagination. So I think now we are almost done with this section here. And the only things we need to do, or the stuff pending there. So we need to improve the post. So each post should have author with it. So how I can add that author, how I can make it dynamic and simple to the editor to add that author. So I was planning, or I had an idea. Maybe I said, let's add a new page. Under that page, we can see many authors. So same time, we can see that in the front end. If someone click on that page, you can see list of that authors. If you click on the one of them, you can see, let's say, bio about him, or his social media, or that stuff. How we can do that? So let's start with that together. So first things, so as we said, let's try to add new page in the menu bar here. We said authors. When you click on it, we'll see list of our authors. But at the same time, we need to link between, after we add the author, so we need to link this post with the author. As you see here, it's still static. Everything is static here. So if I click on this one, it should take me to the author page. I can see his details or his bio. At the same time here, when we should see who wrote that post. So let's do that step by step, and hopefully that will be something new. I will use, let's say, maybe new data type to pick the users, and maybe you can reuse the social media stuff. So first things what we can do, let's create a new folder to make everything organized. Let's call it authors. So under authors, I need to create something for the author only. So I need this one will be a child for the authors. So let's create a document type, let's call it blog author. Let's take for it nice icon. Let's call it, let's say, nothing better than this. Also, this one, if we check what we need from here, it will be page, but we'll not take social media from here. We'll take the social media as a new as a normal component here. So what I need here, let's say, let's call it content maybe, or settings or anything. So that content, I think that's fine. So we need to pick or write his name. So rather than we write his name, let's say we pick something new, call it user picker. So this one, it will show you all the users that are registered in your site. I will show you that exactly where, just after saving this one. What we can call this one, author. Let's call it author name. Author name. At the same time, we need maybe avatar if they don't want to use the back office logo. So let's call it, also we can say it should be author avatar. Let's take media picker. Let's use this one, image picker. So here has his name, his logo or his avatar, and let's write something about him. Let's call it, can call it details, or let's call it author. You can call it bio or details. I'll call it details. Here can be anything. It can be simple string, or you can write it in RTE if you want. That's I think better to be RTE. Let's change it to RTE. To something rich. So that's it. That's nice. So I'm adding his name, his avatar, his details. So I want to add more stuff about him. Let's say I want to add the social media links for him. But let's try to do something here called reusable, to use the stuff that we have created before with the media element. So I think we have something called a block for that media element. So we can use same that one. So rather than I go again create a new block and new stuff, no, I will use the media element for this one. Same, but I didn't check it, but we can do it together. We see how it will look, that this one here. So I think this everything I need here. Let's save this one. We can now maybe jump to the front end there, do the stuff. I think it will be better for us to do them rather than creating the list. Let's close everything here. So we should be able to see something new here. Call it, where is it? It should be somewhere here. Now we have everything's open here. Something called author or blog author. So you can see it here now. Sometimes it's hidden. Just you need to sometimes you need to re-add it to the project. Not always like this. Sometimes happen this issue. So what we need to display on this page, it will be something simple, to be honest with you. I don't want to make it complicated. I have a piece of code for that one. So this one, what we have here, if you see here, we have the main. So it will be in the main section, small container with row, and that row will have a big column. So inside that column, we'll have image. We'll take the avatar URL. Also here, we'll take the model author name. So if you see something here, we are using something new here. What is that? So something called user service. So if you remember, we have used something called user picker. That user picker will send you back only the author ID, will not give you the author name. So if you wanna, you have to display the name to the end user to see the name of the author. The IDs will not be useful. So Umbraco, they have something called user service to get the user details by ID. There's something similar in MVC. I think in the identity auth, you can just say, give me the user details by the ID. So they will return to you all the details about that user. You can pick only the name. Just here, you need to add it as just to inject it, to be honest with you here. If you said here, so just to use that service. And also, I think this one, I will remove this one for now. I will back to this after. Let's say here, so yeah, let's leave it now empty. I don't know why they say it by this. Let's include this one here too. We are including the core. That should be all fine now. So here as we said, it's something simple and nice. Not as you see, the only tricky things here, it's that how to use the user service, because as we said, we have only here the ID. So depend on from that ID, from the user picker, we'll take the username here. I think you can get more stuff. I think it's not only the name. Let's say I think I tried to get the avatar. We have the avatar. If you want to use the original avatar that in the back office, you can use it also here. I've been talking about that one. I didn't show you what I mean with the back office user. So let's run the project and we go to see the back office users. So here we are in the back office. So if you tick on this one here, you will see users. So all the users you have in your back office, they have to be registered here. So I think you can add them. You can create them. Let's create one called author one, and you have to add an email for that. Let's say @day.com. and you have to give him any group. So just say create the user, and that's it. I don't need the password for now, just I'm showing you that. So if I back here, I will see the user or the author here. It's in his inactive because he didn't look till now. So where I can see that one, that we can see it in the user picker, but still we can't see that one. But we have first to add the list for the authors. So now I have only single author I can add, but now I need place to add them as a list there. So what I can say here, I can say also I need a document type with the template. Let me call it maybe authors, and will be, let's say something users here. So it will be authors, and also it will be same time it's page, because we need the metadata and the settings for that page. Let's do like this, and we can say content. I don't know what we can add here. I don't think so. We need anything in that page, so we don't need the content here. Let's remove this one. We don't need it. So only we need to inherit the stuff. So what we can do now, if we back to, let's save it. And under this one, let's add the block author as a child for this page. Where is it? In this one here. So this one will be child. And also under the home page, let's add the authors. Let's go again to permissions. So now I can add that authors under home page, authors and blog, this one. That's it. It's too simple. So after we adding this one under the home page, we can go back to content now. If we tick on the content and the home page, what we can see the authors here. Let's call it same authors. You can add any title, subtitle, and you can add banner for that one because it's this inherited from page. Let's say this one, and select it, and let's publish it. So now we have the front end for that one. I don't know, do we check that front end there or no? I think we have authors here. So yeah, let's add a block author. So let's call this one Dean, and a title Dean, and subtitle title. So we can add also here banner if you want. Yeah, and do we need that? We don't need anything here. Meta I will not add now. So now here the good things we have done. So as I said, the author should be user in your in the back office here. That's as an option I added it, but you can remove this one. You can add a string. You can write the author name if you want. That's back to you. But everything we have done, or the purpose of this one, just to show you how this data type works. So as I said, if you click on add, you will be able to see all the users that you have in your back office here. So I can select now this one, let's suppose here. I can write anything in this bio, and I can add the social media I want. Let's say let's add any things in this one here. And I said the icon, I don't know, maybe anything here, just one for test. So we have to have that one. So the avatar, as I said, also you can use the avatar from the back office, or you can use your own avatar. That's still one more option. So now I think we have add one. So let's add one more to just see what's happening here. Let's call author one. let's call him again author 1, subtitle, any page banner, let's say this one, meta now, and the author, I will take this one. I will add, I don't know, let's say this one, bio, social media. Do we have anything? Yes. And let's add for Bluetooth. That's nice. So now if I back to my authors, if I go to the front end at the beginning here, let's say, let's go to our page, which is the authors, which is empty. We have nothing there. I think it's not generated. Let me check that first. Let's close here, and it should be here. We have it. So let's add our piece of code there. So what we can say here, so here just I need to show the end users list of authors. So we can, it's very simple, same here. I'll copy this one here. I'll say I have a container, so that container justified all this in the center. I said, give me all the children of that authors, sorry. So I got that children, all of them, they are, I know that 100% they are called blog authors. So I got from there only the image, a simple small card, bootstrap card. So I will take the avatar, and after that I add his the page, his page URL plus the name, same that one we got the name from the service that we inject together. This one here. Same for social media. I will leave it for now. I will use it after, because still we are not preparing. That will be a different section, to be honest with you. I want to just show you how can you use reusable code, to be honest with you. So if I start this one again, let's go to the back office and to check the page. So if you say there, if you saw that we don't have any link or place to go to that page, so how we can add it here? That's simple, I think. So let's back again to the home page, authors. So on the authors, I can say display on the nav bar. If I save and publish, and I said like this, just refresh the page, I should be able to see it. Come on, please. Not there. Oh, still saving. Oh no. Okay. One more time. And if we refresh again here, and we can see the authors here. So if you click on this one, so I should be able to see all the authors I have in the site. I add them here. You can also, same time, you can add it if you want to the footer. I think you can just click here, and you said I want to add the authors, and submit this one and publish it. Refresh it. Look how easy and how simple you are giving the editors easy way to update and to manage the site. So if I click on the authors here, one of them, so I can see now the name and the bio and also his avatar. The social media, you can see it, but that will be, I think we can do it in the next video. We can call it the enhancement or cleaning code, how we can share that code between two components. So the only part we need here, still I'm not seeing anything in this one, to be honest with you. So I want to see the author name here. Also in this one, when I click on this one, it should take me to the author name. So how we can do that? So that should be also simple. What we can do, we already prepare everything, to be honest with you here. So if we go to the view component, that in the header, let's say first one. So in the header, before we add something, if you remember that, we add something called author URL. So in this author URL, we can add the link for that page. So how we can do that one? But still we don't have that link. So how you know that post is for this user. We need to add link between both of them. So how we can do that one? Let's go first to the back office again, and we check there together. So in the back office here, if I go to the blogs, so I need to see that post I have added before. So I'm not seeing any relation between the authors and the blogs. So how we can add that one? I think should be something nice if we use a new data type. Let's go to blog. So in each blog, we need to add select this author, but should be something ready for them. This can select it straight away. So we can call it author page URL. So in this one here, we can say maybe something called content picker. So what this content picker? This content picker, they can show you a list of that authors, but where that author should be already that author you have created before. So if I edit this one here, I said, please, the start node, you have to start with authors. Everything's under authors. So this list will show you everything's under authors. We'll see how nice and easy and simple that in the blog page. So we just must put it at the top, maybe just reorder then to be easier for us. I said I'm done with ordering, and we have to save it after. Now let's go to content and test what we have added. So if I go on one of the posts that we created before, so if I go to content, now I see something new, author page URL. I don't think so that's its good name, but what I need only from this component to give me the URL for that page. So now, as you see, if I click on add, I will see the authors I have created. I have created them before, not the users, the authors only. Everything's under authors page will be listed here. So let's suppose this one I created by me, and we save it. And the other one has been created by our friend here, and we save it. And the third one, let's select me again. And we publish it. So that's nice now. So we have added everything's there, and how we can display it in the header of the page. So rather we said empty string here, we'll say content value. It should be I publish. It should be I publish content. So we'll take from that published content something called, I think we call it author page URL. And I need only the URL from that page. So we said go to that component in the header we add there. Just give me the author page URL, the URL only from that page. So how we have get it here in the back end, how we can render that in the front end. So we can go again to our partial component, I think in the header here. So in the header here we have it already here, so that's fine. So we got the created by who, and we create date. But I don't think so that's fine here. I don't think so it's correct. Could be different. So yeah, we will back to this one again. So let's run it and see what's happening here. So here we are now. So if I click on one of this, I should be able to see something here. I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing the URL changing in the corner down, you see, but I'm not seeing the name. I think we forgot to add the name. So we are seeing this one here now. So where we can add that name. So that name, first we have to update the blogs view. I think also we have here author URL, but here it would be simple. Just here said item, give me the author page URL dot URL, I think. Yeah, what the heck, URL, come on, URL, and that's one here, and ding here. So we save it here, that's fine. So if we go to the blog, in the blogs we have something here called, so I think also we have to add it here, something called item. Why I'm saying too many things here. Item. So this item will be author URL. So still created by, that we need to talk about it or think about it. That's 1, 2, 3, and if we run this one, so we have prepared before, to be honest with you. We prepared all this stuff before. Just we need to feed it the data now. Nothing more than that. If we just waiting to run this one. Make it bigger. So now we can see all posts, each post with the author who wrote it. And if we click on this one, I can't see the name is down there. That's fine. And this one is not correct because I'm seeing now the creator name plus that we had what we have link. So that's, I think we have to change the creator. We can't use the creator in this one. We have to inject that service. That will be easy. We can do it in the next video. We can put it on the list with the enhancing or improving the what we have done today. So if I click here also, can't see posted by this one on, should be something here name. Why we are seeing nothing here? So this one, it should be the header for, if we go to the headers, so I think something here is not picked. And let's go to header default. We have the normal title, that's fine. And also we have to see title created by. This created by is not working. I think we have to make something with this created that's to make it easier for us. So in the next video, what we are going to do together, we can fix this created by and add the social media. So we need to wrap the social media in partial view rather than we do it in the component. So why we are doing that? Because now we have the social media in the in here before we create this by ourselves. So rather than we write it again to use it for the authors, no, we can maybe do something nice, use same this stuff to be rendered again and under this one. So that will be for the next video, and see you till then.